Have you ever been in a situation where someone said something rude to you and you just stood there, silent, not knowing what to say in English? Maybe your mind went completely blank. You wanted to respond, but the words just would not come. If that has happened to you, you are not alone. So many English learners feel exactly the same way. You know what you want to say in your own language, but in English, nothing comes out. And that feeling is so frustrating because you are not without words, you are without the right English words. Exactly. And today we are going to fix that. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly what to say when someone is rude to you, when someone talks down to you, when someone embarrasses you in public, and when someone crosses a line. Real sentences, natural sentences, the kind that confident English speakers use every single day. Not aggressive sentences, not rude sentences, but calm, clear, powerful sentences that protect you and your dignity. Your dignity, that word is important. Dignity means your sense of self-worth, your right to be treated with respect. Yes, and today we are going to help you protect it in English, confidently. This episode is for every English learner who has ever felt small in an English conversation. This one is for you. Welcome to our channel where learning English is easy and fun. I am Clark.
And I am Emily. So happy to be here with you today.
Now, here is how to use this episode to get the most out of it. Yes, tell everyone.
First, listen carefully to every sentence. Understand the meaning. Understand when to use it. Second, repeat after us. Say the sentences out loud. Your mouth needs to practice, not just your ears. Third, think about situations in your own life. Where could you use these sentences? The more personal it feels, the better you will remember it. Personal connection makes language stick. But before we start...
Oh yes, everyone please subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed yet.
Yes, click that subscribe button. It really helps us reach more learners like you.
And share this episode with a friend because everyone deserves to know how to stand up for themselves in English. Everyone deserves that.
Okay, let's begin. Let's go.
Before we learn the sentences, let's talk about why this situation is so difficult for English learners specifically.
Yes, because it is not just about vocabulary, is it, Clark?
It is not just about vocabulary at all. Think about it. When someone disrespects you, what happens in your body?
Your heart beats faster, your mind races, you feel shocked, angry, maybe embarrassed.
Exactly. And in that moment of strong emotion, your English often disappears.
It disappears. Even words you know very well suddenly feel very far away.
Yes, this happens because strong emotions affect the part of the brain you use for language. It is not your fault. It is biology.
It is biology, not a sign that your English is bad, not a sign that you are not smart enough.
Exactly. So the solution is simple. Prepare these sentences before you need them.
Prepare before you need them. So when the moment comes, the words are already there, ready.
Yes, like having an umbrella before it rains. You don't wait for the rain to buy the umbrella.
You prepare before the rain. I love that image, Clark.
Thank you, Emily. So today, we are giving you the umbrella for the rainy moments of life.
The umbrella for the rainy moments. Let's open it.
Okay, let's start with the most common situation. Someone says something rude or unkind to you. Maybe a colleague, maybe someone at a party, maybe even a stranger. What do you say? Let's find out. The first sentence is simple but incredibly powerful. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon? Wow, this sounds so calm, so dignified. Yes, I beg your pardon. In British English especially, this can mean two things. One, I didn't hear you. Can you say that again? And two, I heard you perfectly, and I cannot believe you just said that. Huh, two meanings, one sentence. Very clever. Very clever. And when you say it in a certain tone, the person immediately knows they have crossed a line. They know, without you shouting, without you being aggressive, just
I beg your pardon. Let's practice. Listen carefully. I beg your pardon. Now repeat. I beg your pardon. One more time. I beg your pardon. Strong, calm, powerful.
Next sentence. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. What does uncalled for mean, Clark? Uncalled for means unnecessary, not needed, not appropriate. The person said or did something that had no reason to happen. That was uncalled for. You're saying, what you just did, there was no reason for it. It was wrong. Exactly. Let's practice. Listen. That was uncalled for. Repeat. That was uncalled for. Again. That was uncalled for. I feel more confident already. Huh. Good. Next sentence. I think that was a bit rude. I think that was a bit rude. This is softer, more gentle, but still clear. Yes, the word think softens it slightly, and a bit makes it less aggressive. But the message is very clear. What you said was rude. It is firm, but not aggressive. You are not attacking. You are simply stating what happened. Exactly. Listen, I think that was a bit rude. Repeat. I think that was a bit rude. One more time. I think that was a bit rude. Perfect. Now, here is a question for you. Yes, if someone makes a joke at your expense and everyone laughs, but you feel hurt, which of these 3 sentences would you use? Think about it. Maybe that was uncalled for. Or I think that was a bit rude. Both could work. It depends on the situation, on the relationship, and on how you feel in that moment. That is the beauty of having options. You choose the right tool for the right moment. Exactly. Let's keep going. Now let's talk about a very specific and very common situation when someone talks down to you. Talks down to you. What does that mean exactly, Clark? Talking down to someone means speaking to them as if they are less intelligent, less important, or less capable than you. Like they are treating you as a child or as someone who doesn't understand anything. Yes, maybe a colleague explains something to you very slowly, as if you cannot understand. Maybe someone corrects everything you say in a condescending way. Condescending. Another important word. Condescending means acting superior, acting like you are better than the other person. Yes, and it feels terrible. So what do you say? Tell us, Clark. First sentence. Please don't speak to me like that. Please don't speak to me like that. Direct, clear, and completely calm. Yes, you are not insulting them back. You are simply asking them to change how they are speaking to you. You are setting a boundary. Boundary means the line between what is acceptable and what is not. Yes, a very important concept. Please don't speak to me like that is setting a clear boundary. Let's practice. Listen carefully. Please don't speak to me like that. Repeat. Please don't speak to me like that. Again. Please don't speak to me like that. Good. Next sentence. I understand what you are saying, but I would appreciate a little more respect. Oh, this one is very sophisticated. You are acknowledging what they said. I understand what you are saying, but you are also asking for better treatment. Yes, starting with I understand shows you are not being defensive. You are being mature. And then, but I would appreciate a little more respect clearly states what you need. I understand what you are saying, but I would appreciate a little more respect. Let's practice. Listen. I understand what you are saying, but I would appreciate a little more respect. Repeat. I understand what you are saying, but I would appreciate a little more respect. One more time. I understand what you are saying, but I would appreciate a little more respect. Beautiful sentence. So mature, so powerful. Next sentence.
I am not sure why you are speaking to me this way. I am not sure why you are speaking to me this way. This one makes the other person think. It makes...
Yes, you are not accusing them directly. You are simply saying, I notice what you are doing, and it is not normal. It is almost like holding up a mirror to their behavior. Here, look at yourself. Exactly, without saying it aggressively. Let's practice. Listen, I am not sure why you are speaking to me this way. Repeat. I am not sure why you are speaking to me this way. Again. I am not sure why you are speaking to me this way. Strong, calm, effective. Now, this one is very important. When someone embarrasses you in front of other people, maybe in a meeting, maybe at a party, maybe in a social situation, this is one of the most painful situations because it is not just between you and that person. Others are watching, and that makes it even harder to respond because now you feel the pressure of the audience too. So what do you say? First sentence, I would appreciate it if we could discuss this privately. Oh, this one is brilliant. You are removing the audience. You are saying, I don't want to fight here in front of everyone. Let's talk somewhere private. Yes, and this actually gives you the advantage because you are being the mature one, the calm one, the professional one. Everyone watching will see that, and they will respect you more for it. Yes. Let's practice. Listen, I would appreciate it if we could discuss this privately. Repeat. I would appreciate it if we could discuss this privately. One more time. I would appreciate it if we could discuss this privately. Perfect. Next sentence. I don't think this is the right time or place. I don't think this is the right time or place. Again, you are not engaging with the rudeness. Yes, you are saying this conversation right here, right now, is not appropriate. We need to move it somewhere else. It stops the situation without escalating it. Escalating means making it bigger, more heated, more angry. Yes, you don't escalate, you redirect. Let's practice. Listen, I don't think this is the right time or place. Repeat. I don't think this is the right time or place. Again, I don't think this is the right time or place. Very professional, very composed. Composed means calm and in control. Yes, composed. That is exactly the energy these sentences carry. Next sentence. I think you may have misunderstood me. Let me clarify. I think you may have misunderstood me. Let me clarify. This is perfect for when someone publicly criticizes you based on something incorrect. Yes, maybe they got the wrong idea. Maybe they heard something out of context. This sentence gives you the chance to correct the record, calmly and clearly. Correct the record. Set the facts straight, without anger, without drama. Let's practice. Listen, I think you may have misunderstood me. Let me clarify. Repeat. I think you may have misunderstood me. Let me clarify. One more time. I think you may have misunderstood me. Let me clarify. Excellent. Now, here is a quick listening challenge. Yes, I will describe a situation. You think of the best sentence to use. Ready? Ready, everyone? Situation 1. Your colleague criticizes your work in front of the whole team. Which sentence do you use? I would appreciate it if we could discuss this privately. Or, I don't think this is the right time or place. Both excellent choices. Situation 2. Someone misquotes you and uses it to embarrass you. What do you say? I think you may have misunderstood me. Let me clarify. Perfect. You are already thinking like a confident English speaker. Already? And we are only halfway through. Now, let's talk about more serious situations. When someone really crosses a line. When it is not just rude, it is completely unacceptable. These situations need stronger sentences, but still calm, still dignified. Yes, because losing your temper never helps. The most powerful response is always a calm one. The most powerful response is always a calm one. Write that down, everyone. First sentence. That is completely unacceptable. That is completely unacceptable. Short, direct. Yes. No softening, no maybe, no I think. Just that is completely unacceptable.
The person knows exactly where they stand.
Completely unacceptable. Not slightly unacceptable, not a little unacceptable, completely.
The word completely makes it very clear. Let's practice. Listen, that is completely unacceptable.
Repeat. That is completely unacceptable.
Again, that is completely unacceptable.
Strong, clear, no room for misunderstanding.
Next sentence. I will not be spoken to like that.
I will not be spoken to like that. Oh, this one carries so much strength.
Yes, will not. Not won't, will not. The full form makes it even stronger, more deliberate, more serious.
I will not be spoken to like that. You are declaring your standard. You are saying, this, what you just did, will not happen again.
Let's practice. Listen carefully. I will not be spoken to like that.
Repeat. I will not be spoken to like that.
One more time. I will not be spoken to like that.
Incredible sentence. I feel stronger just saying it.
That is the power of language, Emily.
Yes.
Next sentence. I think we need to take a step back.
I think we need to take a step back. What does take a step back mean, Clark?
Take a step back means pause, cool down, look at the situation from a distance. Don't react immediately in heat. It is very mature. You are not running away. You are creating space, healthy space. Yes, and it often diffuses the situation. Diffuse means to make something less dangerous or less heated, like diffusing a bomb. Diffuse. Remove the danger. Remove the heat. Very useful concept. Let's practice. Listen. I think we need to take a step back. Repeat. I think we need to take a step back. Again. I think we need to take a step back. Calm, mature, effective. And one more very powerful sentence for this section. How you speak to me says a lot more about you than it does about me. Oh, wow. Clark, that sentence. Yes, this one is for extreme situations, when someone is being truly disrespectful. How you speak to me says a lot more about you than it does about me. You are saying your rudeness reflects your character, not mine. Exactly. You are not absorbing their negativity. You are reflecting it back, calmly, confidently. This sentence requires confidence to say, but it is incredibly powerful. Let's practice. Listen carefully. How you speak to me says a lot more about you than it does about me. Repeat. How you speak to me says a lot more about you than it does about me. One more time. How you speak to me says a lot more about you than it does about me. Powerful. Absolutely powerful. Now, sometimes the best thing to do is simply end the conversation. Walk away with your dignity intact.
Intact means not damaged, not broken, still whole, still strong.
Yes, walking away is not weakness. Sometimes it is the wisest and most powerful choice you can make.
Walking away from something that does not deserve your energy is strength, not weakness.
Beautifully said, Emily. So let's learn how to end these conversations gracefully.
Gracefully means with elegance, with dignity, without drama.
First sentence. I think this conversation is over.
I think this conversation is over. Simple, final, decisive.
Yes. Decisive means you have made a firm decision, and there is no negotiation.
I think this conversation is over. No anger, no shouting, just a clear statement. We are done here.
Let's practice. Listen. I think this conversation is over.
Repeat. I think this conversation is over.
Again. I think this conversation is over.
Done, clean, final.
Next sentence. I am going to remove myself from this situation. I am going to remove myself from this situation. You are choosing to leave, consciously, deliberately. Yes, remove myself is a very mature and empowered way to say I am leaving. It shows you are in control. You are making a choice. Not running away, not storming off.
calmly removing yourself. Let's practice. Listen, I am going to remove myself from this situation. Repeat. I am going to remove myself from this situation. One more time. I am going to remove myself from this situation. So much dignity in that sentence. Yes, and one final sentence for this section. I deserve to be treated with respect, and I will only continue this conversation when that happens. Oh, Clark, that sentence is everything. Huh, yes, you are stating your worth. I deserve respect, and you are setting a condition. I will only continue when you treat me properly. You are not closing the door forever. You are simply saying, come back when you are ready to treat me right. Exactly. Let's practice. Listen carefully. I deserve to be treated with respect, and I will only continue this conversation when that happens.
Repeat. I deserve to be treated with respect, and I will only continue this conversation when that happens. One more time. I deserve to be treated with respect, and I will only continue this conversation when that happens. I felt that one. Deep. Language is powerful. When you believe the words you say, they carry real weight. Now, let's bring everything together with some role play practice. I will be the person who is being disrespectful, and Emily will respond using the sentences we learned today.
And everyone listening, pay attention to which sentence Emily chooses and think about what you would say in the same situation.
Ready, Emily?
Ready.
Roleplay 1. We are in an office. Clark says to Emily loudly in front of colleagues, Emily, I really don't think you are qualified to speak on this topic.
I understand what you are saying, but I would appreciate a little more respect. And I think we should discuss this privately.
Perfect. Calm, professional, and very effective. Notice I combined 2 sentences. You can do that. Real conversations are flexible. Yes, mix and match these sentences. Use what feels right in the moment. Roleplay 2. We are at a social gathering. Clark says to Emily sarcastically, "Oh, wow, your English is so good. I am surprised." Ooh, that is a backhanded compliment. A backhanded compliment appears to be nice, but is actually insulting underneath.
I would say, I beg your pardon. And then, I am not sure why you said it that way, but thank you for noticing my English.
Oh, that is brilliant, Emily. You acknowledged the compliment, but you also made it clear that you noticed the tone.
Yes, you don't always have to be serious. Sometimes a calm, confident response with a slight smile is the most powerful thing.
A slight smile.
Yes, composure is everything. Roleplay 3. Someone raises their voice at Emily in a public place. Emily, I cannot believe you did that. You always do this. You never think. I will not be spoken to like that. If you would like to have a calm conversation, I am happy to listen, but not like this. Perfect. You set the boundary. You remained open to conversation, but only on your terms, with respect. On your terms. That is so important. You decide the conditions, not them. Exactly. Well done, Emily. Thank you, Clark. And well done to everyone listening who is thinking along with us.
Now let's do our word tour. We will review the most important vocabulary and sentences from today. Listen, repeat, and really feel each one.
Feel each one. Connect with it. These words could protect you one day. Word 1, dignity. Dignity. Your sense of self-worth, your right to be treated with respect. Example 1, I will always protect my dignity. Example 2, everyone deserves to be treated with dignity. Repeat, dignity. Again, dignity. Beautiful word. Word 2, uncalled for. Uncalled for. Unnecessary. Not appropriate. Without good reason. Example 1, that comment was completely uncalled for. Example 2, your behavior last night was uncalled for. Repeat, uncalled for. Again, uncalled for. Word 3, boundary.
Boundary. The line between what is acceptable and what is not. Example 1. I am setting a clear boundary here. Example 2. Everyone has the right to set their own boundaries. Repeat. Boundary. Again. Boundary.
Word 4. Condescending. Condescending. Behaving as if you are better or more important than someone else. Example 1. Please don't speak to me in such a condescending way. Example 2. His tone was very condescending and I did not appreciate it. Repeat. Condescending. Again. Condescending. Word 5. Escalate. Escalate. To make a situation bigger, more intense, more heated. Example 1. I did not want to escalate the situation. Example 2. Try not to escalate things when you are angry. Repeat. Escalate. Again. Escalate. Word 6. Diffuse. Diffuse. To reduce the tension in a situation, to calm things down. Example 1. His calm response helped diffuse the situation. Example 2. Sometimes humor can diffuse tension. Repeat. Diffuse. Again. Diffuse. Word 7. Composer.
Composure. The state of being calm and in control, especially in difficult situations. Example 1. She kept her composure even when things got difficult. Example 2. Maintaining composure is a sign of true strength. Repeat. Composure. Again. Composure. Word 8. Gracefully. Gracefully. In a calm, elegant, and dignified way. Example 1. She handled the situation very gracefully. Example 2. Sometimes walking away gracefully is the best response. Repeat. Gracefully. Again. Gracefully.
And now, let's do one final shadowing practice with our most powerful sentences from today.
Listen first, then repeat. Feel the confidence in each sentence.
Sentence 1. Listen. I beg your pardon.
Repeat. I beg your pardon.
Again. I beg your pardon.
Sentence 2. Listen. That was completely uncalled for.
Repeat.
That was completely uncalled for.
Again.
That was completely uncalled for.
Sentence 3. Listen. Please don't speak to me like that.
Repeat. Please don't speak to me like that.
Again. Please don't speak to me like that.
Sentence 4. Listen, I will not be spoken to like that.
Repeat. I will not be spoken to like that.
Again, I will not be spoken to like that.
Sentence 5.
Listen.
I deserve to be treated with respect.
Repeat. I deserve to be treated with respect.
Again. I deserve to be treated with respect.
That last one, say it one more time with full confidence.
I deserve to be treated with respect.
Yes, you do. And don't ever forget it.
Before we say goodbye today, let's take a quiet moment together. Yes, because this topic is not just about English. It is about something much deeper. Think about how you felt at the beginning of this episode when we asked, have you ever stood there silent, not knowing what to say? Maybe that feeling felt very familiar. Maybe you have been there many times. And now, think about all the sentences you practiced today. I beg your pardon. That was uncalled for. I will not be spoken to like that. These sentences were always inside you, waiting in your own language. Today, we just gave them to you in English. And that changes everything. Because now, when that moment comes, and one day it will come, you will not be silent. You will not freeze. You will not walk away wishing you had said something. You will be ready, calm, clear, and confident. Remember something important. Responding with dignity is not about winning an argument. It is not about making the other person feel bad. It is about protecting yourself, honoring yourself, showing the world and showing yourself that you have value. You have value. Never forget that. In English or in any language, you deserve respect.
You deserve respect. Always. And every sentence you practice today is a step toward claiming that respect. In English, in life. Language is power, and today you became a little more powerful. A little more powerful, a little more confident, a little more ready. That is real progress. Now here is your homework challenge, and it will take you less than 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes. You can do this. Write one sentence in the comments below, using any word or sentence from today's lesson. Maybe you write, "I deserve to be treated with respect," or "That was completely uncalled for." Or maybe you share a situation from your own life where you wish you had known these sentences. We would love to read your comments, every single one. We really would. Your stories matter to us. That was such a meaningful episode today. It really was. We covered so much. Why this situation is difficult for English learners. What to say when someone is rude, when someone talks down to you, when someone embarrasses you in public, when someone crosses a line, and how to end a conversation with dignity. So many powerful sentences, so much real-life practice. This is English that actually matters. English that actually matters. Yes, not just for exams, not just for textbooks, but for real life, for real moments, for real you. For real you. I love that. If this episode helped you, please subscribe to our channel. Yes, subscribe and share this video with someone who needs it, because everyone deserves to know how to stand up for themselves in English. Everyone deserves that. And save this video because you may need these sentences one day, and when that day comes, you will be glad you have them. Save it, come back to it, practice it again and again. Until next time, keep practicing, keep speaking, keep standing tall. And remember everyone, you deserve to be treated with respect. In English and in every language. In every language. Goodbye everyone. Bye-bye everyone. Take care of yourselves.